Hello everyone, Kevin Stevens here. We're with GetMeTheGeek.com. We're an IT services provider in the St. Louis area. So if you're looking for some of that support, go ahead and check us out at GetMeTheGeek.com. We started this channel as an IT how-to, so it's all about learning IT. It's DIY IT. If you're an IT in the IT industry and you're looking to learn some stuff about various things, this might be a great channel for you. So hit that subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can get notifications. Today I want to talk to you about our journey, our 2019 journey, where we started this channel and where we started from and where we are today and what we're going to do in the future maybe. So we started this group because I decided I want to get out there and grow the business and so on and so forth. And I came across this social media network marketing group on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. It costs you to join and be a member, but it's well worth it. So I recommend you check it out. I'll put in the link in the description down below. So if you want to join that group, Manny Rodriguez, the runs that. He does an excellent job. You can learn about Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, on all that good stuff. So that's where I started, and he was the one that helped me get over the fear of getting on the camera and all that good stuff, and taught the basics of the do's and don'ts on all these different platforms on how to get started being a content producer. Most of us have been run in this journey so far as a content consumer for social media marketing, social media, and so flipping the other side of the coin where you're producing stuff is a big transition. And it's not just what you do personally. You're snapping a picture of you doing what or whatever and sharing stuff. Doing it for business purposes is a little bit of a paradigm shift. So you gotta kind of think of things differently, and we learned a lot of that in his group. All right, so let's talk more about what we're doing on YouTube now. So our first video started, looks like May was the first video that I popped up on there, and in 2019 we did 20 videos, and it's been quite a journey. My first videos were horrible, and well, here's the thing. So I watched a YouTube channel one time, and one of the guys said something that I found very interesting and took to heart. He said, don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. So you're out there and you're making all these videos, and you look at your stuff and you're like, oh my goodness, this stuff is horrible. But really, if you take that compared to everybody else, so you take that person that you're watching their videos, especially in this area where it's DIY or how-to videos, take and don't look at their 2020 or 2019 videos. Go scroll back to the very beginning of their channel and watch one or two of those videos and see how incredibly horrible they are compared to their current ones. So it's a growth journey. So yeah, and our first videos, they did all right actually, and I spent a little more time on it. And honestly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My 6th video, which is about the July time, that was my first video that did pretty good, and that was a Proxmox video, and so that seemed to work. And then I've experimented around on a few different things. A lot of my first couple of videos were more Windows tips and stuff like that, and then I did a couple of Proxmox, and then I did a little bit of FreeNAS stuff, and then about October time I started doing these Windows quick tips, and I thought they were pretty good, but then we got quite the traction of my more in-depth IT stuff. So moving forward, I think I'm going to do more of the more in-depth IT stuff. You know, I'll probably intermix in some quick tips, some tip type videos where, like, because you know, we did like, you know, how to back up your Windows PC files for free using OneDrive or Google Drive, and so I'll put a link to those videos in here that you can click on, and I think those are valuable to just the everyday person at a company or even individually, like that want to get that stuff backed up. Some of the things I like to, so we're gonna do some more in-depth IT, you know, more into the virtualization stuff, more server management, Linux management. We'll probably even do some programming, maybe some PowerShell, JavaScript, HTML, CSS stuff. I do a fair amount of programming in my business too. But we're going to do a lot of IT stuff, you know, how to set up a web server, how to set up a proxy, and just VPNs, and also probably do a little bit of reviews. Like I have I just got a new Windows laptop, a Razer Blade Stealth 13, and I love that thing. So I want to do a little review on that, my previous PC versus that new PC, and just kind of expand the channel on that. You know, we're going to stay in the how-to section of computers and technology. I am enthusiast about home automation stuff, so I've done a couple of videos on like smart light bulbs and things like that. So I do a little bit of that, a little bit of, you know, integration with Google Home or Alexa and so on and so forth. So I'll probably branch out a little bit of that area. I also, you know, I have interest in like Arduinos and Raspberry Pis and stuff like that. So we'll probably intermix in some of that. So you know, how to do some things in there. So it's all going to be in that tech area, tech enthusiast area. I like to call it DIY IT stuff too, because you know, I grew up doing, you know, playing with computers and getting in there and, you know, hopping on the internet and soldering stuff and reformatting drives, installing Windows, installing DOS, installing Linux, and, you know, back in the day. So yeah, I love that stuff, and I feel like I have a lot of knowledge to put out there, and so and I enjoy teaching this stuff. And you know, we come across issues in our everyday IT business, and so I'll probably throw up some videos that are related to that. Like, for example, we have a client that gets 3D PDFs, and so I'm probably going to do a video at some point in time, like what is a 3D PDF and how does that work, and this is it, and this is how you navigate in them. So some things like that. And sometimes, you know, we come across things in IT that are just hurdles that may be worthy of making a video. So I'm going to do some of that sort of stuff too. So like I said, if you're interested in this stuff, then stay tuned. Yeah, so stay tuned. 2020, we have a lot of great things coming, and we're going to grow the channel, and so it's certainly a focus of mine. And so I look forward to seeing everybody on this. In this video, if you're interested in certain things, feel free to go down and just comment, hey, I'd like to see, you know, Debian or Ubuntu tutorials, or more Proxmox, or FreeNAS, or Hyper-V, or hey, let's check out some, you know, whatever happens to be IT. You know, like programming. You know, I'm a big fan of Vue.js, so I'll probably end up doing some programming tutorials on Vue.js. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and this has been my first kind of vlog of 2020, with a kind of a look back at 2019 and what's coming forward in 2020. So thanks for joining us. Check us out later on for our next video.